Congratulations, Han, for a scare package.
Oh, thank you. Did you guys enjoy the movie?
Yeah, it was wonderfully. It wasn't scary, but it was hilarious. I do have to admit that.
Right. Yes. Yeah. The movie was made purposely to not be serious. Yeah. It's supposed to be like a lot of laughs. Yeah. Yeah.
So what brought you on to a project like Scare Package?
Actually, the producer, actually, I worked with that was the third movie that I worked with those producers. So the first movie I did a movie with Universal that they produced called Camera Obscura, and then from that point on, they really like how I played the character in Camera Obscura, so they start writing me into their movies, and this was their third movies. Yeah, their third movie that I'm in with them. So yeah, so they just wrote my character in, and notice that the character name is Han, and my name is also Han. Yeah, so they literally was like, "Hey, well, what you want your name to be?" I'm like, "It doesn't matter," and he was like, "You know what? We're just gonna call that character Han." Yeah, and yeah. So that's how the character name got to be Han. Yeah.
So how did you feel about that? That they purposely wrote a role for you and named the character after you?
I feel blessed. Let's just say that I feel very blessed. I feel very blessed about it. Yes. Yeah, but like I didn't realize like there's so many like horror fans. Yeah, there's a lot of horror fans, and yeah, I didn't because like I'm not like I watch I watch a lot of movies, but like horror movies, I'm kind of iffy because like I get scared easily. Not because I don't like horror movies. I just like I get scared easily. Yeah, I have to watch it with someone else. But this one I can watch by myself because it's not scary. It's funny. Yeah, it's bloody though. It's very bloody. Yeah.
Did the producers have you prepped in any way for a film like this? Because your character kind of knows a little bit about horror.
Oh yes. If if yes, they actually told me like what each segment is about, reference to, and I kind of just do a little research on Google just so at least I know a little bit or something. But yeah, I'm not really like I'm not like a horror avid. But yes, I did have to do a little bit of research. Yeah.
So first of all, you play Han in the episodes of the Rad Chad's Horror Emporium, which is
Right.
a video store, and it's not a typical video store. It's a horror video store with VHS. How what was it like being in there? Because I think you're part of the wrong generation to even relate to
Right.
VHS tapes.
Right. Yeah. It was like honestly, like it was shot in Austin. I'm not sure you guys know that, but yeah, it was shot all in Austin. Well, not all in Austin. Yeah. Well, my part, the video store part, was shot in Austin, Texas. And honestly, I didn't know like a video store like that still exists because Blockbuster is no longer around. So yeah, it was a real video store. It was a real set. It was a real live setting. Yeah. So they didn't dress any of that up. Those are all real VHS cassettes and stuff. But yeah, you're right. You're right. That is a little before my time, a little bit. Yeah, but it was like being back in time a little bit. Yeah, because I haven't seen so many VHS in my life. Yeah, it was a lot. Yeah.
I'm actually amazed that you even remember Blockbuster. So
Yeah. Oh yeah. 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 Blockbuster. Yeah. Yeah. I was very young when Blockbuster was around. I was very young.
so how was it like working with Jeremy King? Because he was very hilarious throughout the entire movie.
So Jeremy King, that was the first time I worked with Jeremy King on any scene. But that wasn't the first movie that we were in this. Well, we did Camera Obscura together, and that's where I met Jeremy King. But we never done a scene together, and so this was the first time we actually paired up. And yeah, Jeremy King is hilarious. By the way, he's funny in real life. Also, he's very funny in real life.
So for a film like this, because it's so funny throughout the entire movie, was there a lot of improv by Jeremy King, or did you join in the improv, or you're much more to the script type of person?
I'm more of the to script person because like I do a lot of TV shows and TV shows are very strict to that. But for this one, this is why I love working with these producers. Like they let us do our own thing. So some of those lines are actually improv, but like I'll say about 80% of it is scripted, and then 20% is improv. Yeah, and we're talking about like action improv, including like dialogues improv too. Yeah, but yeah, that's why I love working with these producers. They're flexible with that. So yeah.
Now, for the episode of the horror hypothesis, you had basically changed into a totally different character. How was that like?
Okay, so okay, okay. I didn't expect that at all. Like that was a huge twist. That was a very big twist. In fact, I didn't know that was the big twist until I got to set. Really, because I only got a piece of basically they only gave me what I'm in. So they shot everything for me within a week. So all my scenes were shot in a week, and so I didn't get to see any other like segments. So I had no idea. And then like once we got to that last scene where I'm like supposed to like be opposite who I am, I'm like, whoa! I thought I was a good guy the whole time. Yeah, it was a good twist though. It was a very good twist, and it brought everything together. I'm like, oh, this makes sense. Yeah, it was a huge surprise. Honestly, I didn't realize that my character connects almost every single segment together until the very last day of shooting. And I'm like, oh my god, everything makes sense now. Yeah.
Wow. So you never saw the production set because you only filmed your one bit.
Yes.
You only saw it when you finally watched the movie.
Yes. So whenever the premiere, that's when I saw the whole movie all together, and everything just started clicking. And honestly, I didn't realize how major my role was until the premiere. Yeah. And I was shook. I was like, what? Yeah, okay, it makes some sense now. But yeah, because remember, like the video scenes was in between each segment. So, but we shot all the video scene within a week. So yeah, so that's why I didn't get to see all the other segments while they were shooting it. So yes, it was a total surprise for me. It really was.
Do you want to do another horror movie again, or you want to stick with television?
Honestly, I like doing horror movies, and it's just that like I said, I'm kind of like a scary cat when it comes to horror movie, but I do enjoy doing horror movies because sometimes it's over the top and it's fun. You get to like express yourself more than more of a serious like too much of a serious tone. But yes, actually, this is not my first horror movie, believe it or not. Yeah, this is my fourth horror movie. I've done some like horror TV shows like Screen Queens and stuff, but yes, this is this is the bloodiest horror movie. Yeah, I think we basically hit the record for the most blood ever used on a like an indie film or something like that. Yeah, we use a lot of blood, of blood.
Since you actually watched the film, what was your favorite segment?
My favorite segment, okay, I'm being a little biased, but the video store is my favorite segment because there's a lot of comedy and it connects. Yeah, I know it sounds biased, but yes, yeah, I have to say the video store segment. Yeah, I know it sounds biased, but it really is my favorite.
Excellent. Well, let me start wrapping things up because we're talking via Zoom right now, and we're living in crazy times. How are you staying sane and creative for yourself?
Actually, right now, I'm at my house, and I basically I empty 2 rooms, and then one room is for a green screen, and one room for gray screen. One room is for auditions, and then one room is for me just doing my green screen fun channel stuff like that. Yeah. But yes, that's how I stay creative. Yeah, that's how I stay creative. And also, right now, everything is through online. Everything's through online. There's no live casting right now due to COVID. But yes, that's how I'm keeping myself sane. It's just, I have a mini studio at my house.
That's excellent. And one more thing before I let you go, because one of the things I just realized, you were the puppeteer in the Watchmen.
Watchmen, yes. Okay. All right. Now, okay. All right. You got me really, really excited now. So, Watchmen is my first Emmy show that I've been in. Yeah, so yeah, whenever I found out that I won 11 Emmys, I was like, this is crazy. Yeah, like my goal was to be in like an Oscar, I mean, a nominated Oscar movie or like an Emmy nominated show, and I finally got my first nominated and it won 11 Emmys. Yeah, and I was like, it really is surreal. It really is like as an actor, it's so surreal. Like I'm very gracious for it. Like I feel very blessed about it, and like it's all thanks to God. It's all thanks to my manager, my agent. It's a team effort. It really is a team effort. Yeah.
Did you even realize how big that show was going to be, or even your part on the show?
No. Okay. HBO is very strict. HBO is very strict. In fact, I actually drove 8 hours to audition for a role, and then I drove 8 hours back the next morning. I'm like, oh my God, I hope I booked this role because I just drove 16 hours within 24 hours. Yeah, but yeah, there's a story to that. But yes, okay, like again, like HBO is very strict, so I only get to read my scene for HBO. Yeah, and I didn't realize how big how big a part of that character is to the story of the main character. Yeah. So yes, that was a very surprise. Honestly, I didn't know until the show aired. I mean, that episode aired. Yeah, but man, you guys did your research. You guys did your research. Yeah, yeah. But in fact, that was the first ever show that I actually play the oldest role, because I usually play, my casting range is from 17 to like 30s, kind of reaching it. So for that role, I had to grow out my beard for like mustache for like a good month just to get a little bit something out. But yes. The hardest part about that was basically growing out my beard in time for it. Yeah. Hey, that's part of being an actor, though. Yeah, you have to go with the different looks and stuff. But yes, I tell you what, I do enjoy playing the bad guy. I do enjoy playing bad. It's so much more fun. Yeah. But
Well,
like, I do have this innocent look, so yeah.
you know what? You play diverse variety of characters, so I think that's actually good for you. Well, congratulations once again
Thank
for a
you.
scare package and being part of an Emmy-nominated television.
Thank you, and thank you so much for having me. But yeah, feel free to connect with me on social media. I'm on all form of social media, except for TikTok. Except TikTok, yeah.
All right. Well, hey, congratulations, and hopefully we'll talk again.
All right, and yeah, same. It was so nice meeting you. So nice meeting you. All right, well, all right, bye.
Bye now.